AWS Amazon API Gateway. Description: a fully managed service that makes it easy for developers to create, publish, maintain, monitor, and secure APIs at any scale. Prerequisites: AWS account, basic understanding of REST APIs. Use cases: exposing backend services to mobile and web applications, creating APIs for serverless applications, building microservices architectures, integrating with third-party services. Steps: create an API gateway endpoint, define API resources and methods, configure integration with backend services, deploy API, monitor and manage API traffic. Challenges and fixes. Challenge 1. Handling request throttling. Fixes to challenge 1. Increase API gateway request limits. Implement rate limiting at the API level. Use API gateway's throttling settings to configure limits on the number of requests per second per minute. Use AWS Lambda to implement custom throttling logic. Challenge 2. Managing API keys and authorization. Fixes to challenge 2. Use AWS Cognito for user authentication. Implement API key validation and authorization. Use API Gateway's authorization features to control access to your API based on API keys. ING roles or Cognito user pools. Use AWS Lambda to implement custom authorization logic. Challenge 3. Securing API endpoints. Fixes to challenge 3. Use AWS WAF to protect against common web attacks. Enable HTTPS for all API endpoints. Use API Gateway security features to protect your API from common web attacks, such as SQL injection and cross-site scripting XSS. Use AWS Shield to protect your API from DDoS attacks. Use API Gateway's custom domain mapping feature to create a custom domain name for your API. Challenge 4. Monitoring and logging API traffic. Fixes to challenge 4. Use CloudWatch to monitor API performance. Enable API Gateway logging to CloudTrail. Use API Gateway's monitoring and logging features to track API performance, usage, and errors. Use CloudWatch logs to store and analyze API logs. Use CloudWatch alarms to set up alerts for API performance issues. Challenge 5. Scaling API traffic. Fixes to challenge 5. Use API Gateway's built-in scaling features. Implement custom scaling strategies. Use API Gateway's scaling features to automatically adjust the capacity of your API to handle changes in traffic. Use AWS Lambda to implement custom scaling logic. Challenge 6. Managing API versions. Fixes to challenge 6. Use API Gateway's versioning features. Implement custom versioning strategies. Use API Gateway's versioning features to manage different versions of your API. Use AWS Lambda to implement custom versioning logic. Challenge 7. Debugging API issues. Fixes to challenge 7. Use API Gateway's logging and monitoring features. Use AWS Lambda to debug backend services. Use API Gateway's logging and monitoring features to identify and debug API issues. Use AWS Lambda to debug backend services and pinpoint the root cause of API errors. Challenge 8. Migrating existing APIs to API Gateway. Fixes to challenge 8. Use API Gateway's import and export features. Implement custom migration scripts. Use API Gateway's import and export features to migrate existing APIs to API Gateway. Use AWS Lambda to implement custom migration scripts. Challenge 9. Integrating with other AWS services. Fixes to challenge 9. Use API Gateway's integration features. Implement custom integration logic. Use API Gateway's integration features to integrate your API with other AWS services, such as Amazon S3, Amazon DynamoDB, and Amazon SNS. Use AWS Lambda to implement custom integration logic.